what? He's capable.
Wiggins right side. Back to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw in this game.
The southpaw, hard and lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia on top, up 7. And
the 76ers.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
To the middle. Back to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Here's Harden. Pass to Sharp. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Siakam. Still without a bucket. Gordon with a steal. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies. You have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Brown. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Over Sharp. Wiggins, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
Just 5 on the clock. Oh, look how determined Wiggins is right there.
You see the strength that Wiggins has added over the years. He can take on pretty much anyone at this point.
Inside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Westbrook with the miss. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Harden. Brown grabs the board. Westbrook drives. Great crossover to get free. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket.
Look, Westbrook still has some bounce in those legs, especially when this man gets a lane to the rim.
Gordon. Rockets with a rebound. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Brown, defended by Harden. Now here's Porzingis. Back to Siakam. Over Gordon. No good, off the front rim. And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Greg.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
And Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Rockets trail by 11. Now Westbrook. Pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. That's good.
And so Westbrook with the assist.
Brown's got 6 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
Here's Harden. And he converts the layup. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Back to Westbrook. Off target at the rim. So it's Philadelphia now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And Harden with the slam.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Harden's got the ball here for Philadelphia. To the inside. Sharp. Here's Clingan. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
On the floor for the 76ers, Yusuf Nurkic.
Left side, Harden. And here's Nurkic for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Nurkic just got his first 3 points of the game. Sharp grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 15. And then Harden with the jam.
There's a little burst to Harden's game. You can see that on the breaks.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Westbrook with it. They kick it out to Porzingis. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Philadelphia on top, leading by 14. And we'll return shortly. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Westbrook. Siakam, right side. Pass to Porzingis. Siakam looking it over. And here's Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves.
Both good from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Rebounded by Nurkic.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And that one's good. Gordon's got 8 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Westbrook. Now Siakam to the paint. Here's Porzingis. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
Harden. Here's Springer. Pure from three-point range. Springer's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Now here's Porzingis. For three, Westbrook. And the three-pointer goes.
Hitting back with the three of his own. Westbrook not giving an inch.
The Sixers lead by 16. Pass to Nurkic. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Outside Porzingis. Down low. Nurkic with some nice D.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Brown. Right side Porzingis. Westbrook outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
Harden drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Wiggins. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Porzingis. Fires for three. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
It's a three.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Houston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the tee. To the middle. It's stolen by Nurkic. Outside Harden. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
The kick out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Back to Siakam. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the 76ers making a change here. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's give a warm and shout welcome to your Clutch City Texans.
The 76ers making a switch here. Philadelphia leading by 20. Harden into the lane. And here's Nurkic for three. The shot no good. 1:21 left in the third. Joe up top. Outside, Williams. Nurkic with some nice D. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 9 points now in the second half.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Inside. Pass to Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
.29 seconds left in the third quarter here. Jumps up, and Harden with the slam.
If there's one guy out there that can do instant damage, it's Harden. Look, he makes a play on one end, then goes solo on the break.
Now a timeout called by Houston. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
And here's Harden. He's got 34. Lets a floater go. The shot off that time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ending the period up by a staggering 23 points.
The 76ers, 63.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their next game is at Paycom Center in Oklahoma City for a date with the Thunder. And that's their third game of a long 6-game trip.
Well, Harden has always been a top facilitator, but in recent years, he's adopted even more of a pass-first mindset.
And here's the fast break. And that one's good. Sharp.
Assisted.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
Pass to Sharp. To the right side. For three, Klingon. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Goes back up. With the clock winding down.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Brown. For three. Sharp grabs the miss. And the 76ers with possession. Outside Harden. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's the Sixers with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. 4-on-1, here they go. Porzingis for three. It's deflected.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Timeout call, Houston. in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And a final mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this. You tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
You got to be careful when guarding Harden. He's so crafty at finding ways to draw fouls.
And he makes a first. Harden hits them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Siakam. For three, Westbrook buries it from three.
Look, you can count on Westbrook for a few of these tonight. This man has that shot down.
Outside Harden. To the paint. Here's Klingon. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, a statement play by the rookie Klingon, using his size to rattle the rim.
For three, Porzingis. That shot is off. 8 for 13 so far. Here's Harden. Yes, it's good. Harden's got 40 points.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
You look at Westbrook's career, he has always been that guy, a triple-double machine who works hard on both sides of the ball night after night.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Outside Harden. 6 to shoot. Sharp. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Pass to Westbrook. Siakam outside. Wiggins with it. Houston with another miss. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Pass to Wiggins. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Daniels. So it's Philadelphia now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, BA. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for James Harden.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Oh, it's stolen.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
46 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Rockets ball.
Now Westbrook. Down low. Pass to Brown. The three. He buries it from three. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.